Nancy, I'm sorry that I couldn't be there today, but I did want to say something about you. And I wanted to say that you are unbelievable. You are unmatched in your energy, your enthusiasm, all the work that you do. You always joke about being a small person, but for a small person, you make enormous impact. And your leadership has been outstanding as the co-chair of the Charlottesville Dems. But I also lied to you. Turns out it's not just me who wants to say thank you. There are a lot of others too. So, welcome to the Nancy Damon appreciation video.
Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks, Nancy.
Thanks, Nancy.
Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nancy.
Thanks, Nancy.
Thanks, Nancy.
Nancy, you inspire me. Your sustained passion and willingness to keep on going. I am honored to have you as a neighbor, a friend, and a fellow member of Charlottesville Dems.
You got me out canvassing, and it was great fun to be with you and to watch you at work with your winning personality and big smile win over voters at nearly every door.
You know, I ran twice, and losing twice is not a good thing, except I've made so many friends, of whom you are about the foremost. It's wonderful to see the way Democrats serve their community as you have. Thank you again.
Nancy, thank you so much for your kindness and graciousness and loveliness on all the time that I've worked with you. I thank you, especially when I lost city council, for calling me up and said that you still love me.
From your years of running my beloved Festival of the Book to our having a great time canvassing together, I have admired you and adored you for over 40 years now. I look forward to seeing what you do in your next chapter.
Nancy, thank you so much for always being there for me. I love you to the moon and back.
I love you, and you are an incredibly special person. I think right away when I met you, I felt that you were one of the warmest, kindest, warm-hearted people that I've ever met. And I am always just blown away by your enthusiasm, by your capacity to serve the Democratic Party. Also your enthusiasm and capacity just to listen to people and to truly talk to people and understand where they're coming from. I want to say just thank you for loving my family, supporting Josh during the campaign, being a co-chair for the committee. You just do so much, and you have just really made an impression upon me and our family. And I just want to thank you for being Nancy Damon.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you for when you drove me and Lucy from the polls on voting day. It meant a lot that since our dad couldn't drive us.
Nancy, your dogged pursuit for democracy sucked me into the Charlottesville Dems in 2018 when I arrived in Charlottesville.
Thank you, Nancy.
Nancy, there are people who are mostly just talkers, and then there are others like you who get things done. Thanks for all you've done for the Democrats in Charlottesville.
Thank you for bringing joy to our work and never, ever leaving a job undone.
Nancy, for as long as I've known you, you have been such a source of wisdom and inspiration for me and for so many people. Thank you.
You make me feel safe in this very uncertain world. Your presence, your character, your fortitude, when we knocked on doors together, made me feel that the world's going to be okay. Thank you, and I love you.
You are amazing. Thank you so much for your leadership. I understand you're not going to be the chair, but you still have years of service.
Nancy, I've known you for over 40 years. You've always been dedicated to the Democratic Party. You're talented, creative, witty, and there's always a party wherever you are. You love food and you want to make sure everybody gets fed. Thank you for your service.
You have been part of the Democratic Party for the 35 years we've been here. I have fond memories of us canvassing together, and your service has just been so dedicated and so upbeat. We can't thank you enough.
Hi, Nancy. Thanks for being one of my best friends through thick and thin. Thank you for your generosity, hospitality, patience, good cheer, and your commitment to making this a better world.
Thanks so much for sharing your energy, enthusiasm, and organizational skills with generations of Democrats.
That when you ask one of us to do something, we're flattered, and of course we say yes, because it is a known fact amongst Democrats
that nobody says no to Nancy.
Thanks for helping me so much, and especially with the newsletter. You spent time with me trying to think about how we can make it shorter and yet not lose any of the news. You're such a great encourager for me, and every time I leave you, I feel a little calmer and happier and more optimistic.
You are an inspiring leader, an incredible mentor, and I love you very much.
Thank you, Nancy, for everything you do. You have been a volcano of energy from the word go, and you were a huge help to me when I was co-chair, and you've done a great job as co-chair yourself. So take a victory lap.
Nancy, we've known each other a long time, even though we probably didn't know each other back in the days I was playing sandlot football in the yard next door to yours. Thank you for your leadership, your love, and the calmness that you bring to these races.
Nancy, you are the most accepting and forgiving person I have ever met. No matter how annoying anyone might be, you forgive them and you see the best in everyone, and it brings us all together.
I remember meeting you 10 or 15 years ago, and God, I was so shocked at how calm, cool, and collected you were instead of frazzled like anybody else would be. Thank you very much for your service.
Hey Nancy, just want to say you're the best, and your leadership was so invaluable during the 2024 cycle, so thank you so much.
Nancy Damon, you are irrepressible and irreplaceable. We love you.
Thanks so much for your many years of service. I'm so grateful. Mwah.
Nancy, enjoyed working with you this year to elect a lot of Democrats. Look forward to working with you in your next role. Congrats.
I was upset to hear that you won't be co-chair anymore. You have brought so much joy, so much energy, such a can-do attitude. Thank you so much for all that you have given back to all of us.
Hi, Nancy. Thank you for being a legendary beacon of hope in electing Democrats across our great Commonwealth. Our success would not be without your tenacious leadership. As I've observed you in action, non-voters don't stand a chance when they see you coming.
Nancy, thank you so much for your passion, your energy, and God bless us, your humor. It makes running for office so much fun.
I just wanted to send a quick thank you to Nancy for all the incredible work you've done to getting Democrats across the finish line, helping mentor us, and being an incredible friend. Thank you so much for your service, and I just appreciate everything that you do.
Nancy, appreciate all you've done for CVille Dems. Wish you a happy and healthy retirement, even though I know that probably won't happen.
Nancy, you are simply extraordinary. Thank you so much for all of your hard work. Everything you have done has made a transformation here in Virginia.
You have been a point of contact for me for so many progressive Charlottesville events. I really admire you and want to thank you.
I want to thank your terrific outgoing chair, Nancy Damon, for all you do to elect Democrats.
All right, so come in close. Okay, so go ahead.
All right, no, I'm going?
Yeah, no, you go.
No, you go.
No, go ahead,
What,
Josh.
No,
Jesus.
get out of here. All right, I'm going.
I think it's important to say that her nickname as a child was Peanut, but when I think of my mom, I think small but mighty. Mom, I'm super excited for you. Thank you for all that you do and for being the leader that you are and the mom that you are and leading with love and always with super big energy. I'm super proud of you.
Nancy, this is your son speaking. Just want to let you know that David, Mayari, and Paula love you so much, and we're so grateful for everything you've done for the Charlottesville Democrats and for democracy in general. So thank you for your selfless service, and we love you so much.
Nancy Damon, a cute little blonde. I remember her. You know, a long time ago, I think the summer of '71, I was in Buffalo, New York, attending a linguistics training program, and Nancy was in Germany. I had known her a little bit in college. And one Sunday afternoon, I rode my bicycle to Niagara Falls and was sitting in a little sort of pasture area reading the New York Times. And it was a very interesting story. 1971 was a pretty dramatic time. And I thought, you know, I'd kind of like to be talking to that cute little blonde about what's going on in the newspaper. So I wrote her and said, you know, she was very much into the world then. That's actually related to why we're doing this thing for her. So I wrote her and said, you know, we should probably talk more often and at closer range. And sooner or later, she accepted, and the rest is history.